Welcome to Metal Gods TV with Mick the
Hello, it's
Beer.
Mick here at Hammerfest with the legend that is Brad Gillis.
How are you, man? Nice to see you, Mick. This is great, man.
I mean, people my age, I know you from your Aussie days and everything, but now you're sort of pushing with Nightranger, and I know you're proud and really excited about the stuff that you're doing at the moment.
Yeah, you know, to be in a band for 30 years, over 30 years, is kind of a great accomplishment these days. So we're riding it high, and we do about 90 to 100 shows a year. So, you know, we cannot be denied.
And is this your first time at Hammerfest?
Oh, yeah. First time in Wales, you know. We've been doing the O2 in London a couple times. We played there a couple nights ago. That's always great. Sell that place out and have our die-hard fans there. But I was here last night checking out these bands, and I was like mobbed. I couldn't believe that had so many fans here, but I guess we do because we're headlining the third night, so we're having a blast. Big stage, going to be big fun.
And what do you think to this sort of setup, the holiday camp thing?
The what now?
This holiday camp area.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we each got our little bungalow, you know, and we're hanging out in, and, but when we got in, we drove, 5 hours to get here, a little over that, to get here from London. When we pulled in, all I wanted to do was take a shower. I didn't have a towel or no toilet paper. It was like, okay, let's get it together. But they ended up getting us what we needed, and, actually came out and saw these bands, and it was a blast. But looking forward to tonight.
Yeah. And are you hanging around to see bands yourself afterwards?
Yeah, I want to maybe come a little early to check out some of these other bands, and it's just, man, it was crazy last night, a lot of people, a lot of great bands, and two different venues. I walked into a smaller venue, and I thought, oh, that's where we're playing, this is kind of cool. Someone said, no, you're playing across. And I went in the big room, and I went, okay, I like that.
Well, that's all right. I mean, the good thing about festivals is there may be people here who never heard Nightranger, never heard you play before, and that's how you get your new fans. Of
course it is, and hopefully we'll be able to come back and do a lot more shows in different areas. We were out here in 2011 with Foreigner and Journey, and we did a nice little tour all around Europe. So that was great because we hadn't really been here since '85 with Foreigner back then, and basically we lost our momentum by not coming back every year. So we've been coming back a few times in the last couple of years, so just trying to regain that momentum.
And is this the last date in the UK, or have you got some more?
Yes, and I'm heading back to San Francisco. I'm going to take a little bit of time off. I got a couple shows in the Bay Area. Then we head on the Monsters of Rock cruise next month in April. Yeah, that's fun. We've done a couple cruises before. Did the Kiss cruise last year. We're doing this one, and then we go straight from the cruise to Puerto Rico to play with Sammy Hagar and Bret Michaels. And then we come back and just do all of our shows all around the States, and playing with a bunch of other big headliners and headlining a bunch ourselves. So we're just keeping that Nightranger ball rolling, man, and having a blast. And I thank my lucky stars for still being able to do my passion.
Yeah, that's what
playing music.
It's all about. Yeah, definitely. I mean, where's your favorite country that you like to play?
Oh, I love England, man. It's great, and this is new for me, and I'm digging this. I've always dug playing, Germany and areas like that. But I'm Swedish, so when we played Sweden years ago, I enjoyed that, kind of going back to my roots. But the German audience is great, and the London audience is great. And tonight, I'm sure it'll be great. I could add that to my greatness of fun list.
That's right. I mean, you say you're going on this cruise in Sweden, what have you, but I think Scandinavia that took over where the British bands left off. There was sort of a bit of a lull, and there's a hell of a lot of great bands coming out of Sweden and the Scandinavian areas at the moment.
Yes, that hardcore superstar band, right?
Yeah.
Saw them last night, blew me away. The drummer, that guy, Ada, dude, that was one of the best drummers I've seen in a long time. And I had to praise him big time because I was sitting on the side of the stage, and he looked over and he recognized me, and I just met him, and I'm giving him, saying hi, and he's playing his freaking ass off. And I got done. I said, dude, you're the best drummer I've seen in years. And I'm doing a solo record, so I'm going to try to get him on my solo record, man, have him slam some stuff out on that. So, it's all about networking and, meeting new connections, and these new bands are great. The only problem with new bands, rock bands in the States, it's hard for them to get anything going because the whole girl pop thing going on and hip hop and all this other stuff, where rock and roll, except for touring big bands, rock and roll on the radio is kind of dead, except for classic rock that only plays your classic tunes.
Yeah.
So it's hard for any young rock band to actually make it unless they're into social networking and just gain a fan base that way. But, you know, it's tough. But, you know, I like to go out and see new bands all the time, wherever I can. I'm into, you know, I love to check all the upcoming talent, you know, and I'm a song guy, man. If they play a song that sticks in my head, more power to them.
Yeah. I mean, we could do with a bit of a resurgence like there was in the 80s. We had sort of metal crossing over into the mainstream then.
Yeah, no, yeah, hard rock, you know, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, like I said, it's all about, you know, that chorus or whatever, that when you get done hearing the song, you remember that chorus. So any of you guys out there in these young bands, you know, slam away, baby. But if you don't have a chorus that's memorable after the song's done, you're just kind of beating yourself over the head.
That's right. Yeah. And finally, have you got a message for the guys watching you out there?
Oh, the guys? Well, the bands?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said, write hit songs, man. It's all about melody and it's all about choruses, and then slam your head off, man. You know, and I'm into hard rock and metal, the whole thing, man. I listen to all types of music, but just remember, it's all about the song, man. And if you can break that song down and play it acoustically and still get over on somebody and then slam it out, hard rock or metal, however you do, then you got something, man. It's memorable songs. And that's what it's all about to make it these days.
Brilliant. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for speaking to me. Cheers, man.
May God have mercy on your soul.